Hey TBC Kindle, I'm Brother Tyler, and we're here again today with another Kindle Daily Devotional. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the advocate that we have, and I'm going to read from Genesis 37, verses 21 and 22. And Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hands, and said, Let us not kill him. And Reuben said unto them, Shed no blood, but cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness, and lay no hand upon him, that he might rid him out of their hands to deliver him to his father again. Now, for a little bit of context, this is the story of Joseph, the particular part of the story where he's being plotted against to be killed. So his brothers are plotting to kill him because of the dreams that he's been having about their sheaves bowing to his, and the sun, moon, and stars bowing to him, and everything. And it's all just kind of like really weird, and all his brothers are really mad and says that they hated him for it. Just really strong passion of disliking. They did not like him at all, like zero. And they're trying to kill him. They're talking to each other to kill him. But Reuben speaks up. And this is a really interesting parallel to the New Testament. And even though Joseph is probably the best type of Christ in the Old Testament that we can see, Reuben here seems to take on that mantle just for a minute, because in Romans 8:29, Paul describes Jesus Christ as the firstborn among many brethren. So Christ is the firstborn among many brethren, is what Paul says. And here we see Reuben, who is the firstborn of all the children of Israel, advocating for Joseph's life. Now, Joseph is just some 17-year-old kid who's got some dreams, and here we have Reuben advocating for him, advocating for his life to be preserved. And in 1 John 2:1, John says that, if we sin, which is kind of hard to avoid, we're human, we make mistakes, but he says if we sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ the righteous. So not only is Jesus the firstborn among many brethren, he's our brother, but he's also our advocate. And this kind of lines up with, I believe it's 1 Timothy 2:5, where Paul's writing to Timothy and he says, there's one mediator between God and man, the man Christ Jesus. And this is about how Jesus is our high priest, and he's our go-between between us and a holy God that is always going to shun evil and hate sin. Jesus is our advocate between us and a God who hates sin. That doesn't mean that God's going to love sin, but Jesus is our go-between. And what that means is that we may make mistakes, and we may be impure sometimes and unclean in our actions and our thoughts, and all these different things, but Jesus is with the man Jesus, the exalted man. This isn't some like Trinitarian thing that I'm saying. There's still one God. I still believe in oneness, but there's this important concept of Jesus being our high priest, who's always interceding on our behalf because he is our advocate with the Father. And that's the Bible's language here. So I want to encourage you today and let you know that Jesus Christ is on your side. He's working on your behalf behind the scenes, even when you may make some mistakes, you may do some things wrong. Jesus is your advocate, and he's on your side, and he's pleading your cause before the just and holy God. Thank you so much for watching this devotional. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. I hope all this made sense. But I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. God bless.